Hey, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Days Skyblock server, Season 4, and we're up to episode 25, I think it is. Right, I have got some stuff here. I've got pyres and summoning charges, so I can do, what's that, 8 dragons. So I'll do that in a minute. What else did I do? I put some protection on some of my Clash gear. I figured I needed it. I died quite a bit the last episode, so I'm going to try and see if this helps a little bit. I'm not going to change any of these anymore. I'm not going to try and re-roll them. I'm happy with how they are. It's pretty pointless with not too much to go in the season. What else have I done? Let me have a look at study. I believe I've done some things, but I'm not certain since the last episode. Mobs, I do have the Endermite unlocked. I can't remember whether I did that last one or not. So that's the full set of mobs unlocked. So Skulk, I got Skulk unlocked, and I got it quite advanced due to the custom trees, with lots of custom trees with Skulk. So I'm nearly to Ancient Debris, so that'll be good. Crops. I have actually planted potatoes. I haven't harvested them yet. So nearly up to Netherwart with the potatoes and trees. So mangrove, I think you saw last episode with what I was doing with mangrove. So mangrove is unlocked, and the void fruit is up to proficient, so I'm starting to get the void fruit, the the chorus fruit. So I still haven't got the mangrove fruit or the void fruit, the chorus fruit. I did try quite a bit, so I'm going to have to go and grind that again. And fishing, rift. So I'm on the way to there. So I've only got a couple of things to go to unlock everything. So that's good. I have prestiged a couple of common pets simply just because I had them there and thought I might as well do it. So I prestiged a dove, and I'm now getting the dove back up to the next level, and I also prestige a beaver, but that's farming, so that will only increase while I'm doing my farming. So I can prestige some more, I think. We have a look at so what I'm going to do is I'm going to only prestige the ones with the highest, at least until I get to Celestial anyway. I'm only going to prestige the ones with the highest attributes. So for example, with the dove, dove can go between 1 and 2 attribute points, whereas the chicken, which is the same type, can only have a 1 attribute point per level. So the dove, I had one that was +2 per level, so that's the one I prestige, and I'm not going to worry about prestiging the chicken. Same with the beaver. The beaver, I actually had quite a few bees and a few beavers as well, but I ended up choosing the beaver because it has 2 attributes per level as opposed to 1. Once you get up to Once you get up to say mythic, it doesn't make that much difference. Like the mythic range is between 4 and 11 for one pet and 4 and 10 for another pet. So if we go to mythic here, yeah, see that's got 8 and 2. So I'm not really too worried about which one I pick. If I do have a pet that's got 11 and a fairly high other attribute, then that's fine. I might take that. Yeah, so but at least for the lower ones, I'm only going to prestige the ones with the higher thing. Now I could do the duck in uncommon as well. I've got 8 ducks and 4 parrots, so I should be able to pick out 10 to prestige that. Let's see, what else have I got? I've got 4 spiders and 8 chinchillas, so the spider would be good. Although I think with the spider I don't have a fairly big spider. So mining, let's have a look just quickly, just as an example. So uncommon, and we look at, yeah, so chinchilla. So the spiders can go from 1 to 4, chinchillas can go to 1 to 3. So that's a 3 per level. But then if we have a look and keep scrolling, the spider, I've only got a 2 per level one. So it's not much use me prestiging the spider unless I get another one that is a 4 per level. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do there. But I mean, I've got pet slots and I've got plenty of eggs, so I can always just keep hatching and see what I get, which is probably what I'll do actually. Also, just to give me the fodder for the prestiging. Prestiging does cost 750 pet coins, so I will have to go and do pet farming. But yeah. Now there was something else that I had done that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. Just thinking. No, I can't think of it. Okay. So that was the pets. So let's have a look down here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I got these up to advanced. I may end up just leaving them here. I don't know. I may pull them down. I may decide I want to get up to expert. I'm not sure. But this is basically all I did. I just did huge pillars of jungle logs, multi-placed the cocoa beans on them. You can just do, place one and then multi-place underneath them to go all the way down. And then I just, to harvest them, I ended up just going like this, going up at an angle. Just seems to work a bit better. Lining it up, and then just going down, and you go all the way, and you get around about 100 per side. So there we go. So and that got me, look at all of that. That got me one side, gets me a third of an inventory. So that's what I do with that. So in here, actually I probably do need to do that just to try and get my farming pet up anyway. So that's a fairly easy thing to do, and it's I didn't have my replanter set on, so it didn't do the replanting. If I have replanting on, they all just automatically plant again, which is great. Okay, so I've got one I've got one skulk there, so I'll come back for that, and I need to plant some more here. My potatoes have grown, so I will do those. I'll do the pumpkins again. Okay, there you go. So I think what I will do is I'll just quickly get rid of these beans. So yeah, I think what I might do is I will go and do some dragon summoning, and hope that I get a white dragon scale. I have a bossing potion. All right. Now I've got my sword, got my bow, got my arrow, got 62 of these. That should be enough. All right. Yeah, so I might do that. I might just quickly take a break. I'll close off the recording and restart a new one. Just make it a little bit easier. I'll come back when I'm ready to start. The dungeon summoning. Okay, back again. Sorry, I forgot to actually start recording. So I'm halfway through placing the first pyres and charges. Okay, and there we go. All right, so I'll drink the potion. There we go. I forgot to hide the players. Okay. Yeah, getting lots of good players come in, so I'm not going to get top 5 by the looks of it in any except maybe the first one. Get away. It looks like I'll probably end up 4th here, which is great. I've got to remember to hide the players after this. Okay. Okay, so it looks like my yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it looks like my protection's helping a little bit. All right, come on. All right, now it's catching up to me. There we go. Get it away. All right. Let's just hide players. Yeah, so yeah, the protections look like it's helping a little bit. I was dying quite easily last time. So let me just do fly. And we'll do the next lot. Okay, so oops, a bit higher. Alright, so what I'll probably do now is I will I'll just fast forward it because it's pretty much the same. And if I get anything exciting, I'll let you know. Alright, so only a few more to go. So that one, yeah, if the dragon doesn't perch pretty much straight away, I fall behind in the top five because I just can't hit the dragon very well with the bow. It's just a bedrock thing, but you know, once it's perching, then it's fairly easy to hit it on the ground, and then run in and do the damage, and I can stay ahead of some of the lower the other players. But that one there, it just took forever to perch. So yeah, all right. So let's try again and see how we go. Alright, got top 5 in that one. Ooh, nearly got it. Yeah, it's got top 5 in that one, so fairly happy with that. 14 scales, okay. Let's try another one. Died there, got stuck with Dragon's Breath, and I also got bashed out of the way by the dragon as well, so I wasn't doing too well there. So I just have to get my my 100 damage in this case. Don't do it again. I should be able to perch and I'll get my 100 damage and then I'll be happy with that. Yeah, there we go, 100 damage. Alright, so I'm not going to really worry too much about this one. I think I might just stand back, let the others do it. Alright, there we go. You didn't get to fly again, that's good. Okay. Fly. And I'll just say last one dragon from me today. And that's it. Alright, let's see how we go with this one. Hopefully a little bit better. Okay, well I'm 5th, so that's good. Hey. Alright, so this is looking good. And done. Oh, no. Yep, now he's done. Okay. $19 scales. So no white scales in any of those at all, from anybody. But yeah, that's great. Okay, so there we go. So I got my my scales. So I might head back to the island. Put fly back on. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Alright, so I can go into RV and I'll just get another inventory full of scales. Okay, and we'll place these in here as well. I'm not going to be able to place them all by the looks of it. No, just a little bit short. Alright, I might just turn this on. I'm probably just going to turn the volume down off completely for this. Let's go back into RV and keep going. Okay. So my auto sorter should auto sort all of these scales. There will be some that are missing or have more than 64, although I think I got rid of, or I got rid of most of my extras recently, because that's what I was going to say. Yes, I completely forgot about this. So in trying to get the replanter, what I decided to do was come into here and grab some mats from the underworld and make us an extra piece. So if we have a look here, I have level 3, so collector, replanter, learner, and learner, all Dungeoneer level 3, but this one with only single Dungeoneer +1 tiles or scales, but that one I made that's a level 2, and then I just re-rolled it to get to replanter. I re-rolled it around about 30 times before I eventually got replanter. It was ridiculous. I got like 3 bonuses on the set multiple times, like at least 10 or 15 times, none of them was replanter. Finally, I got replanter. So basically, when I'm farming, I will just take this one off and put this one on. But when I'm dungeoneering, so in the dungeon or in the pet area, I will put this one back on. Now, what that reminds me, what I'll probably do is I'll see if I can put protection on these. I don't know whether it's going to be enough in the dungeon. We'll just have to see. So I might just put protection on all of these and any other ones as well. So there are things like Guardian Angel and Aegis and things like that, which give you a chance to not lose a life and things like that. So I'll try and work out which ones are those, and I will see if I can put them on. I might have to do some custom book enchanting to try and put them on. But yeah, so I'll do that. But there you go. So that was a pretty nice session. So we've already got some scales coming through here. So the dungeoneering scales I don't actually have, and the zoologist scale I may not have either. Let me have a look. So dungeoneering is here, and yeah, because I used up all of the top level dungeon scales from 26 onwards. So there's 26 and 27. And then, what's this one? Zoologist. Zoologist 7. Oh yeah, so there we go. So the zoologist I do now have maxed. So what I do there is I come down here and I will put that in here. So it means that any zoologist 7s that do come in will now start stacking here, and this one I can just use for recycling if I want to. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So what I might do is I've got enough levels for it for now. I'm going to do some basic enchanting to try and get these to get protection on these, and then I'll see if that's enough for the I'll see if that's enough for the dungeons. It might not be for the void dungeons. It might be okay for the underworld, but not the voids. So I might have to put some other armor on. Now I do have. That's why the I wondered why I had a what do I do with it? Yeah, I had this in my inventory at one station. I'm going, where'd that come from? That was from there. Right, so yeah, so these are iron armors that are enchanted. Now, if I remember correctly, somewhere here I did have, yeah, so that's protection 3 all the way through. That's protection 2, which isn't much good. Did I? No, I mustn't have. No, okay. Yeah, so we'll see. I may have to just use netherite armor with protection 4 on it to see if I can do the dungeons, but I will try and see if I can how I go with the dungeoneering one. Actually, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll do some enchanting and see how I go, and I'll just do it off camera. and come back and we'll do some dungeoneering. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so what I wanted to do was do some dungeon runs, try and get past level 6 and onto the void ones. Now I have got I've added protection 4 to all of these, so these are what I'll be using for the main dungeon run, and I've also got Guardian Angel there just in case I die, gives me a chance to not die. What I've also done though is I have some other armor here, so I've got some August leggings which are quite good, gives me all of the different protections, and I've also added Guardian Angel 3 to that one. Yeah, so I mean it also gives me, if you look down the bottom, it gives me armor toughness, knockback resistance as well, so yeah, that's fine. This one here I have given it protection 4 and thorns 3 with unbreaking 4, so that'll get me a little bit of extra protection or attack against the archers. On the helmet I've got blast protection for the actually no, sorry, not against the archers. I'm going to be wearing these against the boss, which is the wither. So I've got blast protection there, I've got blast protection on that one, and I've got normal protection on there and normal protection on there. I would have liked another blast protection, but I was running out of levels. Alright, so I've got some cooked rabbit, I've got some carrots, and I've got my blade, my bow, and an arrow, so I should be right to go. Alright, so let's just go dungeon, go into keys. Okay, it's only 5,000 Skydust, which is quite okay. I've got, well, slightly less than 1.2 million. So if we go back into solo and floor 6, and let's go. Now what I might do, I'll narrate the first bit of it, but as it gets, come on, hit him, thank you. Okay, but as it gets a bit long-winded, and also I need to concentrate, I might just full forward it and so on. Okay, so that's okay. These levels also have bats as well, which is rather annoying because they're just a bit difficult to hit. What I do find, I don't know whether it's just me, it's just my imagination, but they tend to, where are you? There. The bats, if you, there's another one. If you stand still, they tend to come down. Now, I don't know whether that's just me, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. With Bedrock, it's almost impossible to hit them with a bow and arrow unless they're basically sitting there doing nothing, which sometimes they do. They get stuck against the wall and they just sit there doing nothing, and so you can aim and get them with the bow, but most of the time it's a bit difficult. So I find, so here's a bat here, if I can get to it without anything else nearby. Yeah, so he's flown down, so I should be able to get him quite easily. But these guys are going to come down, aren't they? Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Now, did I get that bat? No, there it is. Yeah. So I find that with bats, if they're all the way up there, you just stand and wait, and they tend to flutter down eventually. Now that just might be just their general pathing. They just start up high and come down. I don't know, or without having anybody nearby. Or it might just be, oh look, there's a person there, let's come down and see what he wants. Oh no, he's waving his sword, I'm gonna fly back up again. I don't know, but it could be either one. I have a feeling that that's probably a bit too complicated for the rainy day. I think they just flutter around randomly. Yeah. So he's around the corner. Oh, I need to eat. Woohoo, that was close. Alright, let's keep going. I have not been looking around for the I've not been looking around for the chests. I'm not all that worried too much about it. I mean, although the chest would be nice because I want to get the discs, but if I don't, I don't. Where are you? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's get this guy up here. And did I attract the attention of anybody? I did. Oh, there's a chest right there. Didn't see it. Nothing special. Alright. So, you come over here. Got him. Alright, 3 more, which is the bats flying around and this guy. See if I can get him. Okay. Right, so I must have either got the other guy or he burnt on the flames. I cannot see the other chest around here, so I've missed it. I'm not going to worry about going back and trying to find it. Alright, now what I might do now is I'll just full forward this. I won't try and narrate it, and we'll just see if we can just get through it. I think I got all of them. Right, let's see how... did he see me? See how good of a shot I am. Oh, look at that. Right. Let's come back up over here and see if we've missed anything. And there is one of the chests. That's helpful. I get golden apple. Okay, well I might use that later. Actually, that's not. Is that a? Yeah, a G apple. Okay. Enchanted would be nice, but that's okay. Alright, so there's a couple over here. Get to them without... they're up the top. Okay, let's grab them. Ah, where are they? Around here. Okay. Ah, bats. All right. Sometimes there is a chest over here. It doesn't seem to be. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's just step back here a little bit. Okay. Alright. No, I need the other. Did I? Oh, I can't remember. I remember whether I only got one or two chests in this this level. Okay, well, can't see any. No, okay, let's keep going. Okay, I think this is the entrance to the next level. To the boss level. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I will take these off and put these on. I'm going to put that. What did I just do? No, I can't do that. Alright, alright, let's just move all these then. Okay, I'll put that down there. Right, okay, so basically what I'm going to be doing is seeing if I can get him from the entrance. Alright, let's see. He's too far away. Alright, so I did hit him. Now he's coming this way. Alright, so let me just see if I can come back here. Now, can he get me from in here? Not quite sure. Let's take one of these. So I am hitting him here. Which is good. Now I think the second half of the fight is different though. I think you have to get out and hit him with the sword, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to see what happens. I cannot remember. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Alright. I'm doing damage to him. Hopefully I'm not taking too much damage myself. And I think I should have him, hopefully. Come on. One more. Ah, got him. Whoa. Alright, I think that was probably very lucky. I think he got stuck there. What did I get? Summoning charge. Did I get anything else? Cerberus Paw, excellent. So that's one of the boss items needed for the potions. So that's great. Alright, so let's just go back to the island. And let me just have a look and see what's in here. Alright. Okay, so I should be able to put most of my stuff in here. That's not going to go into anything. I'm going to have to keep that. Bit annoying having to do all of this, but it is just Bedrock. There's probably a way to pick them up and put them in, but this makes it nice and easy. Okay, and if I just put in, not the right one. No, still not the right one. Yeah, and I just put this in manually. Okay, so now I have one Cerberus pore. Breeze essence there. I've got some gold apples I'll put up there. Pollinated flower, I've got 2 tangled vines, bat wings, wraith crystal, so that's a boss level item. So yeah, so 3 boss level items, so I should be able to do some of the potions, but I think a couple of the potions need them, so you need to get extras. Pollinated flower is a boss level potion, so yeah, I can't put that back in, so let me just put it in via here, and then if I go back to here, yeah, so it's got 2. All right, okay, the rest of it is all pretty normal stuff. Yeah, I think so. I don't know what that's doing there, but that's okay. Alright, so alright, I think I might leave it at that, and I will get back to you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I have been doing a little bit of foliage trimming to try and get the prized fruit mission, and I just got it. I didn't actually see it, I was doing it. I checked the mission, and sure enough, Peach is ticked off. So now all I need is chorus fruit, which is the void. Is it void? Yeah, the void void wide fruit. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll just plant some cherry trees. If we have a look at study, so we've got cherry, dark oak, jungle, mangrove. Let's see. I don't think any of those give me anything except for cherry. Yeah, cherry. Actually, expert jungle does give elder guardian spawner, but I'm not really that worried about getting to that. So yeah, so I might just go for, just trying to work out which one has the most. I think the cherry is probably the one with the most leaves. So what I might do is I will plant not a chunk of cherries, but just a row of cherries, and see if we can get the fruit. So if I go into shop, buy some wood cutting and cherry, and a stack will do for now. Alright, okay, so alright. Yeah, I think I might just do just a single row. And I'll just do a random, I'm not even going to bother counting. I'm just going to just do this, and now some of these may actually grow into custom trees because I have that turned on. I'm not really worried about that. That'd be great if it did actually, so yeah. That's probably a bit close. I think that'll do. That's exactly half a stack. So I'll just let those grow. Okay, so I'm doing okay with the potato. I just got to keep going. Pumpkin, I did actually get up to expert, which is great. Okay. Yeah, so what else was I... Now, I did do... That's it, yes. Okay, so if we have a look at missions, so what I have also been doing for another mission is the potions. So if we have a look here, right, it doesn't actually show, but I have done quite a bit of these potions. So if we have a look, so I've done ability, bosses. Okay. Well, rather than go through the ones I've done, I'll go through the ones I don't have. So damage, duality, fortune, knowledge, and treasures are all void. So I haven't started void yet. I will do so. Ones that I haven't got that are either Earth or Underworld are, where is it? So the profession, which is Earth Shard and Creeper Essence. I haven't had any luck with Earth Shard, which is boss 1 as far as I believe. So I'm going to try again. Also the skill recipe. Skill 1, which is Villager Flesh and Secret Ingredient, which I think is floor 3, and then Spirits is Underworld Shard. So I've got to try and get the Underworld Shard. I think the Underworld Shard drops from all 3 bosses, so I'm just going to go try the Piglin one again. That's fairly easy. The Earth Shard may actually drop from all 3. I'm not sure of the Earth bosses. I'm not sure, but yeah. But if we go and have a look at our island missions, and look at Earth. So we've done 5 dungeon runs, so I've still got to do 5 more dungeon runs. So I might as well just try the Piglin floor 5 a few times and see what I get. I also probably need to do... No, that's all I need, yeah. And I also need to do, like I said, I need to do a couple of Earth runs, but I might just try and buy those. Earth Shard and Secret Ingredient, I might just try and buy them. But yeah, there we go. So I've been doing that. So that's quite good. And yeah, and I haven't been trying, but if we have a look over here, I think it's here. I'm actually doing quite well with the discs. So I've got 8 discs here. So I'm halfway. So hopefully I'll get some more discs in either the Underworld or the Void runs. So there we go. So that's a quick catch up on what I'm doing. So I'll go and do the cherry tree leaves to try and get that final fruit, and then I'll go and do some dungeon runs, and I'll be back. Okay, sorry. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Okay, I have finally gotten this prize fruit mission. I've been mining cherry blossom or cherry tree leaves forever. I think I've gone around here like 4 times, and I finally just got it. So thankfully I don't need to do that again. So let's just go into missions. And no, it's not an island mission, is it? course not. All right. Is it under hard? I can never remember nowadays. Okay, there we go. Prized fruit mission. Attribute point. Fantastic. All right. Okay. So attributes. And okay, there we go. So I think I can get more, one more attribute points, but I can't place it anywhere because I'm full. That's okay. Now, the other thing I have been doing, not attributes, is the I think I mentioned this before, the potion mission. I have just finished the underworld potions. So I think I've only got the void ones to go. So Shulker Cap, Corrupted Remnants, Keeper's Pearl, Ender Soul, Ender Core, Void Shard, Shadow Crystal, and Spectral Amulet, Phantom Wings. So yeah, so they're all in the void floors. I haven't done any of the void floors yet. I have missions. Sorry, I have been doing a little bit of the missions. So yeah, I've got two more dungeon runs to get these clash pyres. So I might just go and do them. I have done the Piglin one, which is floor 5, a couple of times. I did get the giant Piglin at one point. Actually spawned as a giant baby Piglin, which is terrifying. Runs like a demon and hit like a sledgehammer. I think I only just got out of it with no lives left, and I was hiding from him somewhere. I was able to just get him from afar. Normally with the Piglin, you can go up into the arena area and you can. Sorry, let me just take these off. Yeah, go into the arena area and you can snipe him from afar with the bow and arrow. I think the baby giant Piglin has a further detection distance, because I was sniping him from a long way away and he almost immediately came straight at me, and I died twice before I was able to run far enough away to not get hit. I think he got stuck somehow got stuck in the door, and I was able to take him out that way, but it was a close thing. So yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, I have been doing some dungeon runs. I've also been doing a bit of trading, so I didn't have to go back and do any earth runs. I traded for an earth shard, and also traded for a couple of the underworld things as well. I do have plenty of the boss ones at the moment, the boss materials for underworld, so I might make some potions, or I might just sell them, I'm not sure. So yeah, now I finished the so I finished that okay, sell all. So as I said, I finished that fruit mission, which means that I don't need to do any. These are all growing again. I thought, oh no, it's my pets, isn't it? Not my things. Yeah, that's for replant. Okay. Sorry, my what was I saying? Getting confused now. All right. Yeah. So I don't need to do mangrove anymore. I don't need to do cherry anymore. So yeah, I don't think I need anything actually for in regards to wood. Although I am doing the wood cutting because I do need to get I have got a I've got one of my pets, yeah, that one there. To I prestiged it, but I've got to get up to level got to get it up to level 15. I don't think I'm going to bother with prestiging anymore. It's just too much of a hassle to get them up a level, unless it's something like slaying, where I can just sit there and do the sweeping slash, or mining, which isn't too difficult, just stand there and mine. But this is a little bit labor intensive. I'm not really going to bother with anymore, I don't think. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know whether there's, apart from this, I don't know whether there's really much else I really need to do. I'm just trying to think. So what other missions have I got? I got the Mac to get expert in Underworld. So I'm doing that just by doing the slaying. To be honest, I haven't been doing slaying that much, simply just because I've been doing other things. I will have to go back and start doing that again. And yeah, what other missions have I got? Oh, yeah. So the disc mission is have I got a? I don't have a pickaxe. Okay, all right. The discs mission, to get the discs, I've got, like I said, I've got 8 out of 16. I'll keep an eye out on Auction House for some. There was one there that I didn't have, but it was something like 250,000, and I didn't really want to pay that. I can afford it. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, so I can afford it. Yeah, as I said, I will. What? Yeah, I will. I'll do that. So one of the missions is to get to 10 million, I think it is. I think it's an island mission. 10 million as an island. Yeah, there we go. So I need 6,400,000. Okay, all right, well, I'm going to go and just do that. So IS deposit 6,400,000. Is that right? Yep. $6,400,000. And there we go. Okay, so missions. And 3 tsunami keys. Okay, that's great. I will go and grab those, actually. Right. Yeah, so now I've got to take these down. I might just leave them for now. So these are finished. So I'm getting quite close to the end of most things, actually. So mobs I've already got the endermites unlocked, and not too far advanced, but that's okay. The ores I have unlocked. Ancient debris, I haven't actually been doing anything. I only just did that this morning with collecting the skulk knowledge sprites. Skulk gets me expert skulk gets me Unbreaking 6. I don't really think I need it because most of my stuff has unbreaking, and no, they don't. Yeah, so Skulk, expert Skulk gets me unbreaking 6, but I'm not gonna concentrate on it. It's just gonna be with the knowledge sprites. However, I do have a little bit of Skulk down here. So there's one tree there, and the others, yeah, I've got to go and replant. So I might come in here, take all this down. That will get me quite advanced with the ancient debris, because I've got lots of the trees. What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 11? 11 trees. They should get me about 50 each. Probably more. So yeah, so that's quite good. All right, yeah. So mining is well on the way. Well, mining is pretty much complete. I've just got to keep going with that. Crops, potato, yeah, potato is at advanced, so I've unlocked nether wart, so I will have to go and do something with that. I might worry about it, I might not. I might just put it somewhere up here on this level. Wood, yeah, I've done that. And so fishing, I think, is the only thing that I haven't unlocked. So fishing, I've got Rift. So yeah, I've got to do, look, I just got to get that to 250 and I'm done. So I might go and do that now. Yeah. All right. Let's just do another sell all just to get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, so I mean, there is a few things I want to do. I want to do the chop all these down and see what I get with the ancient debris. Although what I might do, do I just try and get to proficient so that I can? Oh, actually, when's the special? I don't know. I want to get it to the point where I can start getting the specials, because they're quite good for ancient debris. But everything else, yeah, I might just come through and clear this out. Yeah. I want to do some fishing. I want to clear that out. I want to. Do I need to get potato? Not this is potato. Yeah. Do I need to get? I want to do the nether wart. I might just do nether wart up here, because I can just do any tree stuff I want to do along the edges here. And I think that's about it. I think, yeah. So there we go. All right. That was started out being a quick update and ended up being quite long. So yeah, I want to do that. I also need to go and do some dungeons, and yeah. But so, oh, look at that cherry log special just for me. Okay. I might actually, yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Go do these. Sorry, let's just come on, go and do these. Warp crates. I've also got to do the cloud pass. I'm getting along with it, but it's I'm going to have to just concentrate on the mobs to try and get them. So let's see how we go with these. Okay, 5 million is great, and I got some tornado keys. More. Okay, 250,000 sky dust. That's great. Epic enchant books. What did I get? Guardian Angel 1, Growth 3, and Steel Hull. Okay. Last one. Then I've got the tornado keys. 7 thunder keys. Okay. Mortal custom enchant books, and I ran out of space. Okay. gold hardening, grinder 1, gold hardening, poison blade. Okay, endermite, charged endermite, okay. Okay, sticks can go up there for now. What am I going to do? Alright, let's just chuck everything that I don't need up there. Oop, not that one. What was that? Surge Striders. Okay. They're good for the really hard bosses. So I'll use those. I do have some Surge Pants, I think it is. I'm not quite sure. So I'll use those. Okay. Okay, so go into the rewards vault. Okay, cloudy weather token I'm not going to worry about. Okay, so tornado keys. Yeah, so that's similar, but it's only protection 3. I really need the protection 4. Got some hatch packs though. Okay, are they sprite keys? I think they are. Yep, 2 sprite keys. And I also received 1500. $1,500, 15 mil, 1.5 million. Yeah, 15. Yeah, anyway. Okay, a few more things. Let's see. Okay, so thunder keys. I think I might just skip all of these. So let's just see. Spawner and armor trim. XP and composites. Composites are good because I need them for the fires. Random weather totem and armor trim. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, I got another tornado key. Okay. Spawner and bolt's edge. Diamond fragment and XP. More. So let's come over here. Wrong one, this one. Okay, random enchant books are not much good. Mortal custom enchant books are okay. Blast protection, flame, ruination, hard string, gold hardening. Okay. And then I've got 2 sprite keys. Okay, money. Money I like. And money again. Okay. Alright, well that's good. I think I will set up those money sprites later. I'm getting, if I remember correctly, it's over 100,000 a day, so that's a couple of 100,000, which is quite good. Alright, okay, and I've got quite a few levels as well, so I might do some enchanting, although I'm not quite sure. Probably the only thing I'm going for is Slayer. Oh, Oh, did I mention that? I don't know whether I mentioned this. Where's my sword? Yeah, Slayer 1 on my sword. There you go. So I did do I bought a Stormbreaker sword, and it had Slayer 1 on it, and I was thinking, oh, that's a waste. I'm not going to be able to combine them, but I did. I was able to combine them just. So I was able to get Slayer 1, at least anyway, on my sword, which is great. Anyway, so there we go. I'm going to have to clean up. I've got a bit of a mess here, so I'll do that. And I might also go and do some mining for pyres, because I have got quite a few summoning charges, although I'll probably wait till I do a couple more dungeon runs. But yeah, alright, so I'll just take a break now, do some stuff, and I'll come back. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, welcome back everyone. Oh, first time talking in the morning. Alright, okay, so I have been doing a little bit of slaying, just to get some study up, and also some cloud pass up. So let's see how we're going now. I do need to get a couple of underworld mobs up to master. See what we've got. So skeleton is achieved. That's one. Magma cube is nearly there, so that's good. Let's see. Zoglin is 11,000 away. Pigman is 19,000 away. And Blaze is 25,000 away. So yeah, I think I'll just go on to the Zoglins next, and try and do those, and then that'll be the 3 masters. So that will be that'll help me with that mission. If I go back and have a look at Void, I'm pretty sure I'm not anywhere near them. So specialist to expert, specialist to expert, specialist to expert, advanced to specialist, and proficient to advanced. Yeah. So not quite sure I'll get a chance to get them to master, but we'll see. Now, in regards to the pass, let's have a look. I think I've got quite a few levels. I think I'm up to about 30 or 31. So let's have a look. So more than halfway through. Right, so let's see, we've got money, another 150 cloud coins, cosmetic key, XP again, tornado key, 500 cloud coins, and then there. So we've got 6 to go there, another 9 to go there, and then another 9 to go there. So we've still got a few weeks to go of the season. It's hasn't been announced yet as to when the end is, as far as I know. So it should easily make it. Okay, so I have unlocked. Right, let's just head back down here. Let's have a look at missions. So 14 million, so only 11 million to go. I will do that. I'll do a little bit of fishing for a while, and that'll get me 1 million or 2 fairly easily. And so does doing the slaying. That gets me quite a bit as well in slaying drops as well. So that I'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of extra time. The brewing, as I said, I've got 2 dungeon. Two underworld dungeons to go to get the island mission, so I'll do those, and then I'll get started on the void ones. But the only potions I've got left of the to do are the voids, and in doing that, hopefully I'll get the discs. I do only have like 7 to go, I believe. Yeah, so hard. I don't think there's much here to look at. I mean, White Scale would be great if I could get one. PvP, I'm not touching. Grind set, I'm not going to be able to get, and that I'm not going to be able to get. So, yeah, so we don't really have to worry too much about those. Now, with the island stuff, we go into here. So, yeah, Mastering 3, like I said, I'm nearly there, and the 2 dungeon runs left, so that's good. Now I did get this one, the Void Expert grind, so I unlocked everything. I did the fishing to get to the final fish, so that gives me cloud coin, so that's great. Maximum level in all island upgrades is going to be expensive. I do have quite a lot of sky dust, but I don't know whether I'm ever going to get enough for it to max everything out. I'll have a look and see. I might just try maxing out the Orgen anyway and see what happens. Master, it may happen if I just do a lot of mob grinding. The dungeon runs I'll try and do. Depends on how hard the dungeons are. Every personal mission from tutorial to hard. Yeah, hard I'll get. I mean, but Sprite Keys, it's a bit late for Sprite Keys, a bit late in the season for Sprite Keys. I did do that. I think I showed you earlier on. I did that. And spawner blocks. Okay, look, I might actually do this now. Okay, I might just do this now. So I need to put spawner blocks on the island. Now, if I have a look in here and find... Okay, so I've only got 5 there, so let me just have a look and see which ones I've got lots of. 10 on that one, 17, 15, 3. Yeah, I mainly have not been relying on having lots of spawners. I've just been relying on just natural regen or the mob generator skill. Okay, so some of these I've got a few. 48 on that one. All right. That's a charged blaze spawner. All right. So let's just grab this one. Okay, so I'm going to pick up these spawners. Where are they? Here. Now what we do is I'm just going to do them over here because I just need the space and I can walk under here. So we should just be able to go like this, and so because I'm not stacking them, they are counted as separate spawners. So if I do this, what did I say, 48? So that should get me up to about 70. And then I just need to go and grab a few more. And then once I'm done, I'll just pick them all up again, which will take a little bit of time because you've got to do them individually. And then come on, I'm right clicking, why is it not working? Maybe that just crushed the game out. Okay. On this side. Yeah, there we go, okay. 14 for there. 20 for there. And 30. Let's just pick up the chickens. Oh, we still had one left. Okay. keeping an eye out for the chat message. Didn't quite make it. What do we got? Aha, 3 off. Alright. Yeah, 3 there. 15. Alright, I'll pick these up. I'll put 1. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, 1 down. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. So there's that mission. Okay, so now I just got to come through here and pick them all up, which is a matter of right clicking and picking up. So this is going to take some time. I think I might just fast forward this. I'm not going to stop recording, but I will fast forward it. Alright, there we go. So I've picked up all of my spawners. So if I head back here, and let's see, so Blaze spawner can go there. Okay. What did I have? Chicken spawner can go here. What else did I have? LA spawner. LA spawner goes there. And that's not it. That's it. That's all of them. Okay. Alright. So that's good. That gets me that mission. I'll collect. Actually, I might as well collect it while I'm here. Okay, a tsunami key. Alright, I've got a couple of keys. I'll go and grab them later. Alright, so let me just put some stuff away. I'm going to have to do a bit of a cleanup because I got lots of stuff everywhere. I have been a bit slack with putting stuff away, so I'm going to have to just go and grab everything and either chuck it in the auto sorter or try and sort it myself. So what do I have on? I've got my fishing one. Okay, so I might just put those away. I'll put them here for now. So Silk Touch. Yeah, so look at all of this. I've got a whole lot of dirt, and I'll show you why later. But I'm looking for my bow. There it is. There's my bow. So put my bow there. There's my sword. I'll put that there. Fishing rod can go there. They can go there. I'll put that down there for now. I did make this diamond shovel. I'll show you the reason why later. I don't need that one anymore. Alright, so hang on, I'll grab these. Grab those. Alright. So down where I'm farming, I've still got potatoes in there, and I'm pretty sure potatoes don't give me anything. Let me just have a look. No, they don't. No. So I have taken away half of this, a little bit over half. And what I want to do is I'm going to plant netherwort. Now, netherwort does actually plant on soul sand, sorry, not dirt. So soul sand, it is 100 each. So it is going to cost quite a bit, but I've got the money and I've got nothing else to do with it. So let's just buy a inventory full. 121,000. Okay, that's fine. All right. So I should have actually moved things around a little bit better for this, but let's just quickly do this. Okay. All right. Okay. So if I do MP60, try again, MP64. It's not actually going to place 64 blocks because there's a gap in the middle, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's just place these. Oh, it is placing 64 blocks. Oh, that's good then. I didn't think it would. Okay, right. I may need some more. I will need some more. Okay, so I need 9, 10, 11, 12, plus some more at the end, so make it 15. Oop. Ah. Shop. Right, try again. So, soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Make it 16. I have no idea whether that's the right amount or not. Let's try and see. Yeah, it's more than enough. Oh, one more. Should be able to use the last bit over here. Am I going to make it? Yep. Okay, less than a stack left. And actually I've gone too far, so a bit more than a... Yeah, okay, that worked out well. Okay. Just pick up the rest. Alright, so it's just over a stack too much, but that's okay. Alright, so now what I need to do is the netherwort. Okay. Now netherwort is under farming. There it is there. And I'll just grab a inventory. Yes. Alright, so I've still got multi-place on, so that's okay. And if I just line it up correctly and go like, no, that's not right. Ah. Ah, come on. It's a bit better. except now I've run out. Okay. Alright, so that's those, and I should have enough to do the last little bit. Oops. And I think that's it. Yep. Alright. So a little left over. Just throw them in. Alright, so wait for that to grow, and I can start farming some nether wart. Okay, I've left this here just to keep farming carrots. So half and half. Now, up here, so what I decided to do up here was, instead of putting one in and just letting it grow, I would just plant a whole square of saplings, and that would give the saplings the trees more of a chance to grow, because in an open area, any of them can grow rather than just the one. The problem is that it does this. The ice trees melt. Where was it? Over here. The ice trees melt if they're near the light trees, but I can grab the sponges. Okay, so there is a couple of wet sponges there because they're already wet from the trees. What happened there? Oh, I've got multi-place on. Okay. Alright, so that's gotten rid of that one. Probably need some more sponges, so I will just grab some from here. Okay, I'll come back over to this one here. It's flowing quite a lot. Okay, that's got rid of that one. And what I might have to do as well is I'll grab my Silk Touch and I will just take these down so that they're not gonna melt anymore. I probably should do that back where I was. Well, this is only packed ice, so these aren't going to melt. So that's okay. Right, there's another one over here. Okay, and so get rid of the ice. Come on. Doesn't like it when I fly. Alright, so I've got quite a few wet sponges here. I'm believe I can just stick them in the furnace. I tried it with the I tried it earlier, but I haven't checked the progress. I think if you just stick it in a furnace, it'll dry it out. Alright, so that gave me three more. Yeah, 3 more. Some of them were already wet. So this one here, where is it? Over here. There. Okay, and silk touch. Alright, so look, I have no problems with these ice trees. It just happens. I've mitigated it as much as I can, but if they grow near trees with light sources, not much I can do about it. However, the only problem is that it does actually wash away. You can see here the big circle of saplings that have washed away. So that's rather annoying, but like I said, not much I can do about it. I could possibly surround them, do single saplings and surround them with surround the tree area with fence, with what? What am I thinking of? With trapdoors, which would stop the water from going everywhere and keep them underneath the tree. But then I can't do the lots of saplings. So yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky because I need more saplings, aren't I? Not more saplings, more. Here we go. And grab these. Yeah, okay. So it is quite handy that the tree that does it the most also has the has the most light sources, also has the sponge that is required. Okay, and is that everything? Yes, it is. All right. And is there any more? Does not look like it. So yeah, so this is growing quite well, because when I was doing it as a single sapling, it was taking a long time. Some of the saplings were just never growing. This here is pretty much packed. The only gaps that are in here are the ones that I've just taken out. So yeah, and of course when I do take them out, more will grow because the saplings are already there. So yeah, so this works quite well, and it's quite easy to just replace the saplings. So yeah, there we go. All right, I'll come in and I'll do some mining to get rid of those. But there we go. So that's that. Haven't done any other wood cutting. I do need to do some wood cutting because I have a pet that I want to finish prestiging, getting up to the next level. So I will put in a whole heap of something in here, probably dark oak, because they're quite easy to do. Quite a lot of wood out of them. Yeah. Pumpkins. Where are we with pumpkins? I think I got to expert at pumpkins, didn't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, I did. An expert pumpkin gives me spider spawners. Yeah, like I said, I haven't done anything with spider spawners. So, all right. I think that will do. So, yeah. Now the other thing, I might have to go back and look at my footage. If you have a look here, these are single high rose bushes. However, the rose bush is supposed to be 2 high. So why are these only 1 high? I am not sure. This is one that chopped down, replanted, and replanted too high. So I might have to come and have a look and see what I did. Now, unfortunately, I don't think it's actually in my footage. I think I did this in between sessions, so I might not even have it. But yeah, if anybody knows how these rose bushes, which are supposed to be 2 high, came to be 1 high, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I just kept them all as 1 high. I didn't really want it to be 2 high and 1 high. And they're not all in the same spot. That one's right next to there. That one's next to here. This one is next to Lily, I think it is, or something. And like these two, this one is only next to this. So it's not as if they're next to anything. It just looks like I just planted them, and they only planted as single high bushes. Now, I did get these from the depot, so maybe they came from the depot as 1 high bushes, although I'm not sure that that's possible. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. All right, so yeah, if anybody knows how that may happen, let me know. But I think that will do for today. For the video. I think all I've got to do now for the island anyway is just a little bit more landscaping, a bit more flowers. So this is a little bit sparse of flowers, so I might just come through and put some more flowers. I think I've got it's pretty easy now to find pink or purple flowers, or white. So I'll come through here and put different flowers in, and I've also got these firefly bushes. I think I've got a few of them left. I do want to come into this area over here and replace the edges with mossy cobblestone, just to blend it in a bit more. And yeah, I think that's around about it. I just want to just sort of soften the edges a little bit. So here, where it's where it goes up by a block, I might try and do something with it. Now, unfortunately, there's no moss that is a slab, and I don't like the carpets because they look exactly the same, and they're just 1 pixel high. So I'm not gonna, well, not 1 pixel, but you know what I mean. I could put mossy slabs down. I might do that. I don't want to put. The problem is that detracts from the path. So yeah, I need to find a slab that is not mossy cobblestone, but that fits with the green area. I'm not quite sure there is one. Yeah, so here I've put the path coming down. So yeah, so I'll have to have a look and see what I can do. I may just have to just leave it as it is. But yeah, so actually what I might do is just to break it up. What if I do this? Okay, well, let's put some stuff away first. Where's my... here it is. Okay, so yeah, I've got lots of ice now from the ice trees. Let's see. No, not there. Right. I can't remember whether this was where it was supposed to be, but yeah. See, I've got quite a few of the wet sponges, so I'll have to do those. Soul sand, I think, goes up here. Yeah. All right. They can go there. All right. Yeah. So what? I would complete mind blank then. Okay. if I grab some bone meal, and what I might just do, because this is too nice and neat, let's put some extra stuff around. Yeah, okay. Yep, too high. Okay, and all right. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I may come in and cull some of the bushes. Not all of them, not all of them, but maybe some of them. But yeah, that just breaks the. And I'm going to leave these carpets. Carpets annoy the hell out of me, but I'm just going to leave them. Yeah, so I think that's a little bit better. It just breaks the breaks the flatness a little bit. Let's put another one down here. Reach, there you go. Yeah, so it just breaks the flatness a little bit. What I may also do is for these paths, just to give it another little depth, what I might do is I'll go in and I'll replace the edges with mossy stairs. So basically there'll be a moss block, a little bit of a gap, so half a moss block and a gap, and it'll just give it that little bit of extra texture, and just go around here until I reach the end, and then along here as well. Whether I do that for everything, I'm not sure, because this here is already bordered by the flowers, so I'm probably not going to worry about that bit there. And over here it's all a little bit too up and down and enclosed to do that. I might do it on that bit there, and I might do it on this bit here, going out to here, just to give it a little bit of extra. You can see I've already done it here with the white. I'm not quite sure whether I like the white, so I might change that to the mossy cobblestone, but you can see that that's what will happen. And I might do it here as well. So yeah, so that's what I might do. I'll probably just do that off camera because it takes a little bit of time. Yeah, that's what I'll do. All right. So finally, last thing. I know this video is probably getting a bit long, but I can cut stuff out if I need to. Right, so what do I have? I have a cosmetic key. I have a tornado, tsunami, and cosmetic. Okay. Tornado. $500,000. Well, that pays for the nether wart, doesn't it? Medium cell wand and demon scales. Okay. Tsunami. Okay, lots of hatch packs and 250,000 sky dust. Okay, and cosmetic. Tech case. See what we get. The Big Brain title. Okay. Don't know whether I'd be vain enough to put that on. Alright, okay. I think that's it for today. The August crate. Hopefully I will get the Cloud Pass before the end of the month. That will be nice. 3,800 Cloud Coins. So I have to think about that as well. I need to keep 2,000 Cloud Coins for the Cloud Pass, which means I've only got 1,800 left, and the Cloud and the crate key is another is 3,200, I think, so I need another 1,400. So I believe I get a little bit more Cloud Coins from the Cloud Pass. I may get some more from the missions. We'll see how we go. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.